Let's go on over here. You know what? Are we there yet? Are we
Yes,
there
we are,
yet,
Paul. I'm
Dea
glad to see
Hoover?
you.
Yes, good to see you too. She is our guest right now, and I say that because that's the name of your tour company,
It
right?
is, and I even brought the mug my mother-in-law made me with our
Nice.
nieces on it and tour
Oh
pictures.
my God, that is so absolutely cute. So okay, so the deal is there's so many things to do. I did these one tank trips a year or so ago, and those are really fun. But there's a lot of cool things to explore, especially in our backyard. And I got to talking with you a week or so ago. You were with Mary Cartwriter on our Show Me St. Louis. I thought, you are fascinating. You are wonderful. Dea Hoover, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good. I just did 2 book talks up in my hometown area. I was in Martinsburg, Missouri and Ladonia, Missouri. That's why I don't have a Hannibal book or a scavenger book because they bought me out. But here's the Hermann book.
It's sold out.
I got to pick up more at the Reedy Press office.
Yes, and you have books about Hermann and about Hannibal.
Right. And then the St. Louis book, which was the scavenger hunt. And Michelle said she has that.
I love the scavenger hunt. I mean, I love scavenger hunts. That's a great, great idea.
It was hard because it was like Jeopardy. Like I had to write the question for you to get the answer. Whereas these were easier for me because I just get to tell you like I do as a regular tour guide.
Stuff you know. I know. Isn't it funny when you give something like that, you have to know every angle of it. You have to know. Our reporters have that too. If you're just reporting on it, they got to know every side of it. So you really do have to do Jeopardy right there. Yes. Well, tell me, what stands out to you the most about your book here that you think we need to know about?
Well, the thing about Hermann is, first of all, it's accessible. Right? So St. Louis, Kansas City, you can take the train and all points in between. Also, you can drive easily. You can take 50, you can take 70 and drop down. And it's a beautiful, beautiful area. I mean, that's why the German settlers from the Philadelphia Settlement Society chose it. They were like, this looks like the Rhine River Valley. We want to live here. We want to continue our German culture. And it was a totally planned town, which Missouri, I always describe us as kind of the Wild West. Yeah. So it's like, we just do what we want. But Hermann was planned. The Philadelphia Settlement Society bought the land. They hired George Bear to be the leader and to set everything up. And they had the idea, save German culture, German language, German food, all of our values we brought over with us.
It was planned. That is really interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
And you said, well, we know about the wineries, right?
Yeah, German and wine. The only thing I know about Hermann, right?
So remember, this is what I tell. Remember, back, even now, if you're in the wrong place, water will kill you. That's why you made wine and you made beer. They didn't necessarily know why, but they knew it didn't make them sick if you had something that had been fermented.
That is fascinating. It
always
makes a lot of
remember
sense.
that, right?
Ferment it, right?
Right. It keeps you, because water is dangerous. Like when you, especially, in the old days in Europe. I mean, that's why the monks made the bread. They made the yeast for the beer to drink. Over in the colonies, Ben Franklin said that we were becoming drunkards.
Drunkards.
People were drinking
yeah, I
beer
just thought
too
everyone
much.
wanted to get hammered, but
Exactly.
that makes a lot of sense.
But it's good for me. It won't kill me.
Yes, exactly. Killing the bacteria and all of that.
Yeah.
Did I see you're doing a trip to Scandinavia?
No, I'm
that
going
a
to
thing?
Antarctica.
Oh,
I've been to
Antarctica.
Antarctica in December. We're doing a scenic eclipse cruise. That'll be mine and my husband's 7th continent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Checking that one off.
They have a Polar 6 hull. I will not go with anybody to Antarctica unless they have a Polar 6 rated hull because there's still icebergs, even though it's summer for them.
What does that mean? Oh, so the hull of the ship
Can withstand, yeah.
My
Because if you take a
gosh.
Caribbean ship down there, and they kind of stay up higher. So they and Hertigert are the only ones that have that hull. So I'm very excited. That's our 7th continent. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So.
Well, I can't let you go without, we had a comment where we were talking about a great podcast out there, and we're going to have the host of that, but that there's some missing people. Tell us a little bit.
So it's a sad story, and I feel so much for the family. So in Hannibal, they were doing road construction. And you could get up underneath the bluffs and the hills. Because remember, Hannibal's full of lime. So the limestone, the bluffs, that's what was a big industry there. But you also have caves, because Missouri's the cave state, right? So they were working on the highway, and these boys are like, let's go be like Tom and Huck. We're going to go explore. And they went into the caves and walked through where the construction workers had opened a hole, they believe, and then never came out. So the mystery has unfolded. Like Frankie can tell you all the different theories through the years because unfortunately they never found them. They do have a marker now at Lover's Leap if you've ever been to Hannibal.
Been there, yeah.
So they think what happened, they got stuck up in there, like they couldn't find their way out. The other theory that I found very interesting, because if you remember the serial killer, John Wayne Gacy, I think he was in Iowa, and his sister and his mother were in Arkansas, so he would have come down 61. And they thought, they had a big theory that it was him too. But it's just an unsolved mystery, and it's like, a missing persons cold case, which with television shows, people are more aware of it.
Yeah.
And I just feel so much for the families because that was tough, and
Absolutely
like they were going
terrible.
off exploring and doing like what we always did. I mean, I was lucky I didn't get lost
Same.
or hurt many times when I was doing stuff, so yeah.
Yeah, left at the beginning
But
of the
Frankie-
day and came back late, for dinner, and that was it.
Yeah.
And that's what happened there. Wow. Yeah, we'll have Frankie on
Good.
to talk about the podcast, which is true crime and really, really interesting. Where can we find your book?
Wherever you buy books. You can
Yes.
find it on my website, arewethereyetdea.com. So arewethereyetdea.com. You can buy it on Reedy Press's website, Reedy Press, REEDYpress.com.
Well, we're going to have you as our local travel director person, so you got to
Thank
come
you.
back more and more.
I would love to. I'm 8 minutes away on
Tell
the
us
hill.
about
Oh, good.
Antarctica. Yeah.
Great. And what was Gary doing at Lover's Lane?
Leap.
I used to.
Lover's
Were
Leap.
you proposing?
No, I used to go there. Some of my family was buried on the other side of the river, so we would always go there Memorial Day weekend and spend time in Hannibal.
Yeah, oh, cool.
Driving from Kansas City, so I've been there plenty of
So
times.
where were they in Illinois? Like Pittsfield, or were they
Great
close?
question.
Quincy, might be Quincy.
Closer to that, there was some little small cemetery. That's where they are. So,
Cool, yeah.
Wow. Gary.
Made that drive many times.
You guys keep going dark, though. You know what I mean? Talking about murder and all that.
Well.
Even though I totally did ask. Oh, we had a great hour. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.